Priscilla. Hey, everybody. Special edition live and in person. It is I and none other than Becca Mundo. Back from our worldwide vacation. Yes, our world tour. We signed autographs, we took pictures. It was really nice. We met so many adoring fans. We met tens of fans. It was wonderful. Hate y'all missed it. We got a nice tan, or at least my lower arm did. My top arm is still white as snow. Hey, Carol, how are you?
I'm gonna find you so I can
We are.
because I can't read them up there. Hi.
Well, I can adjust. Hey, Geneva, how are you, babe?
I'm gonna be coming up there in July.
Oh, she's coming to you live and in person in July. Where?
She's in Wisconsin.
Oh,
By, we're gonna be in Viroqua for a family reunion again.
there you go.
So, yeah, not again.
Hi, Sherry.
Reunion, but
I love it when my people are live and in person.
there you are.
Woot woot. Yeah, send her home with some cheese.
We usually buy cheese curds at least when we're up there from the local.
Man, I love cheese turds. Those are my favorite kind.
Oh man.
So what have y'all done today? We've been I've been playing what's known as catch up.
And I've been sleeping. I've been driving. I wish I were sleeping.
Gail, the navigator's been sleeping at the wheel, so
Yeah, we'll be like,
good. You survived the storm. Yes. So, Carol, we missed them because we were in the Bahamas. Yes. Thank you, Lord. Nobody that I know personally had any damage from the tornadoes. Everybody, there was a few people that I heard of that I kind of knew heard it from a friend who heard it from a friend who kind of situation that they had some damage and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, down in we call it Brigadoon is what is the name of the subdivision. It had some. Yeah, they watched the tornado cross the Tennessee River. It tends to follow that direction. 7 hours last night. Woo!
yeah.
It is a relief. Hey, Pamela, how are you?
6 hours yesterday, six and a half, and we did about 4.5 today to get up here to Stevens. So we dropped off Mom and Jeff at the airport after we all got off the ship. And then Gail and I were exhausted because that is a rodeo at that airport.
I told you.
When the parking garage was full. And they just don't say it was full. They just put up cones like you couldn't.
Oh, that was sweet of them.
Yeah. So then it was okay.
So you couldn't just drop them off and leave them?
Well, that's what we ended up doing. But you just pull up to the curb and they're like, you can't stay here.
Right.
Yelling at you. So we threw the suitcases up on the sidewalk and
oh, hi, Jeff.
Out they went, and I didn't hear from Jeff until the next, well, other than that they got on the plane until the next morning because it was a
so they just dropped Jeff off in Timbuktu. He'd have been fine as long as they had a bed, I'm sure.
Yep. So, but they got home. They did
all. Hoghead, hi.
Hello.
Thanks for joining. I picked up I'm at 800 subscribers.
Good job.
I got like 20 something subscribers, 25.
Because people, his mom was talking to somebody and she's like, "Oh, I watch small channels. I love that. Tell me what your channel is." So
oh, that's awesome. That is awesome.
Yep.
So I'm thankful for each and every one of you that watch. I do have a video coming out Wednesday at 8 a.m.
If I could stay up enough to edit a
video. To edit.
I fell asleep holding my phone last night.
As long as it didn't fall and hit you in the face.
It's falling off the bed.
Oh, man. I'm telling you. But yes, I've got a video coming up at 8 o'clock on Wednesday. I've got my Fenton Collectibles one. I got to edit it together. And then I got a very special video that I've got to get proofed and edited to make sure that all our information's correct.
Yes.
Got to make sure we got all our ducks in the right row and in the same pond and
Look in the right direction.
yep, not a Canadian goose or nothing. Hey Heather, how are you? So we're gonna check, cross our T's and dot our I's is on that one. And
Jeff's an hour earlier than us, and he's already had a nap tonight. since-
bless him. Listen, I can't say a word. If I could have got a nap today, I would have. I know Caden got a nap. We're gonna have Azure all week. So somebody will be at the house at 6:45, 6:50 in the morning, just so you know. But you don't have to move, you can sleep through it. But we will have a turtler. What else? If you don't know who I am, hi, I'm Stephen Embry from Rogersville, Alabama. I ship from 35652. I use PayPal as my way to invoice you, and I use Pirate Ship as my way to ship to you. I own my own antique store here in Rogersville. This is Becky from Vintage Viking Treasure. She is the one that pushed me to do this channel, so we collaborate a lot.
Yeah, I'll be
And
on my channel next
and
week
I'll
on
be-
Tuesday night.
next Tuesday.
Yeah, this is the third Tuesday, isn't it?
This is just the second
No,
or the second Monday, isn't it?
never mind.
I'll be in her channel in 2
On
weeks.
the fourth Tuesday.
Fourth Tuesday. I promise she's better than this after she's had sleep. We just haven't had sleep since the cruise. It's fine. I noticed so many people were like commenting on the group chat today. They were like, "I'm about to starve to death. What about y'all? Where's
Yeah.
everybody bringing the ice cream cones?"
We were spoiled.
We were,
mean,
golly
We were
bum.
sitting at dinner on Saturday night, and I looked at Galen, and there was a napkin sitting on the table, and I went, "But who's gonna put the napkin in my lap?"
Yeah, that's what Mama said yesterday at lunch. She said, "Why is my napkin not in my lap?" We actually had to ask for napkins.
Right.
Oh, mercy. Well,
Over the table, and Hector was nowhere to be found.
I'm telling you, terrible. So I've scoured the shop for some glass and some stuff that y'all haven't previously seen before. So get excited about that. I do have some estate sales, yard sales, auctions, and stuff I'm looking at over the next couple of weeks. So I hope to be bringing y'all some content, because I got that new little fancy camera. I took it with me on my trip, practiced a little bit with it, tried to catch some pictures of some fishes, and got some pictures of stingrays and stuff. So I'm
Cool.
getting practiced in on that.
And we did some shopping along the way, so I'm hoping to have some stuff for my regular Tuesday sales on my channel. But between yesterday and today, I barely even have enough yet. We got to go shopping some more tomorrow.
Well,
We have
I know a place you can shop. But did you bring one of them juggers up here? Yeah. Okay, we'll do that in a minute. All right. Okay, we're caught up on the chat.
I need to go to top chat. All the messages. There we go.
There you go. Womple ba
Something. Oh, guess who I got to eat dinner with last night?
Well, if you tell me somebody besides Gail, then I can be.
And Miss Paula.
Oh, I love her. How's she doing?
She's doing well.
Good. I miss her.
Working. But we stayed just outside of Atlanta last
Yeah.
night, and she drove down from her little suburb to where we were.
Aw.
We got to have dinner and just hang out and talk and chat for a while. So
That's fantastic. We miss Paula, because she's one of the good uns.
she's a sweetheart. We miss her so much. So, oh, sorry. Somebody, you know what's hilarious is somebody left me a voicemail, and I couldn't get it until we were off the ship.
Right.
They're like, well, I didn't see you were on Tuesday night. I just wondered what was happening, what was going on. I'm like, I posted on community tab that
That's
we're gonna.
fantastic. It's nice to be loved, y'all. It's nice to be loved, and it's nice to be missed.
Yep.
That's the bottom line is so luckily I've not got myself so tied down like Becky does every Tuesday that every other Monday lets me find some stuff to let y'all see some new stuff. So
Still empty in the house.
are you?
There's enough.
But since she's not at the house,
The car is still full. However,
right, it's not in the car right now. It's at my mom's shop, and
Mm-hmm.
I can testify she sold 6 boxes of
We had 6 empty boxes.
6 empty boxes from the Fenton show. So I hope
Up at
whenever
Springfield.
y'all watched her shows that you got what you wanted, because it may be gone. Because she sold a lot.
It was a great show.
It was a great show. Thank you, Ann. I don't know. Sometimes she watches, sometimes she don't. Thank you, Ann, for being an awesome show promoter, host, the whole 9 yards. Yeah, Glowy. It was, not nanner boxes too. So, that's like 25, 30 pieces in a box if you do.
My critters are gone between 2 other dealers, but
Oh, yeah.
the show, all my critters were
All
gone.
our critters are wiped out. And I mean, all of my good critters are gone, except I do have 2 new ones that I got the night before we left for the cruise.
3 yesterday, so I'm
Did you?
building a backup.
There you go. 3, and y'all can wipe her zoo out tomorrow night.
Exactly.
Feel free to wipe her zoo out tomorrow night. So,
Oh, never mind.
Never
Gabe,
mind.
remind me to tell you something about BTS and boxes later. That's the only way I get things done anymore is to have Gail be my secretary.
hey, listen,
'Cause I
Gwen's my secretary, so I can't say a word.
And I don't do it. So yeah.
Oh, Joanne, you're welcome. Yeah, the candy dishes. You are welcome.
Oh, she was looking for the pastels and
Yep.
stuff, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And she, I hooked her up with Christy
She was right
Emery.
across from Barb.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Christy Emery.
Yep.
Had them, and that was awesome. I think somebody sent me an email and I didn't get it till after the cruise, and I just responded and I hadn't checked them again. It might have been you. I'm not sure. They wanted to know what other shows we were doing. So,
Show's coming up.
we're not doing it, but Max and Deanna are, John Walk is, Ann Fenton, and a bunch of others
Garrett has
are doing a show with Garrett. I just can't get to Ohio this next weekend or whatever it is.
Marietta, I believe.
Yep, Marietta, Ohio. If y'all are up that direction, there is going to be a big show with a bunch of Fenton sellers at the fairgrounds. No.
The where FAGCA was. It's
Okay.
at Lodge. I can look it up.
All right, she's gonna look it up, but it's not this weekend. It's the next.
Next weekend. Next
Last
Friday.
weekend in May, right?
No.
Next month.
See, it's here Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So I think.
Okay, 23rd through the 25th.
I don't know if that's set up or not.
Yeah, it may be the 24th through the 26th. One of the two. But if you're up in Marietta, Ohio, that'd be a good show for you to hit. Extravaganza happens this weekend in
It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday in Springfield, Ohio.
Springfield, Ohio. We're not doing that show, but if you're in the neighborhood, go, because I've heard it's absolutely fantabulous. Ron told me to tell you to call him if you wanted to go up on Thursday, that he knew some ins and outs.
Oh.
But you got to pay $50 to shop early.
Admission, yeah.
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 $50 for early admission. That kind of stinks, but other shows we're doing.
Well, you have convention.
Yep.
There's
so the FAGCA's convention's the first of the week, the last week of July, and the NFGS convention is the last half of the week, the last weekend of July. I'll be there in July for the NFGS. Yeah, Becky will be having a party with Geneva eating cheese turds. Then August, you've got a show in Texas.
Marietta Shrine Club.
There we go.
Oh, well, we gotta get closer. There it is.
Do the thing.
No, move to the one side a little, the other side. There you go. Up a little.
There we go.
That's the show in 2 weeks.
That's the show in 2 weeks. Freeze the frame if you need it. Then you're going to be in Texas in August.
I'll be in Vegas for a convention for Sons of Norway.
Oh.
My Scandinavian stuff there at the end of June.
Okay.
We have another sale. It's all general antiques and glass in Loveland, in July.
That's Colorado.
Yeah. And then August in Texas. September's gala.
September's gala in Kansas City. That'll be the last one I have. Unless.
Last show in Loveland again in the end of September.
Okay.
And No Alabama this year.
No Alabama this year.
BTS. When's BTS?
Oh, BTS. There's a BTS Beautiful Table Settings will be in October in Alabama. We're still working that out. That one's
No, that's
this one's this
Those
yeah,
ones.
Priceful that she's doing a shoot off.
Yeah, we haven't gotten all the details
Yeah, we're
out about that yet.
we're twerking on that one. We're debating and but anyway, so that's all the things that we've got going on. If yeah, just we try to make our whole lives revolve around this imaginary calendar that we all keep.
Mhm.
It can't be imaginary or we'd all lose our minds. But
Glowy girl. So dang.
yeah, tell me all about it.
Yeah.
But all right, let's see. What do you think we ought to start with first?
Up to you. You pulled it. You do it. It's your channel.
I know it. I've got this book on McCoy pottery. My wife's probably fell asleep since we started this tirade of
Kaden, are you awake? Wake up, fishy. Thing on the cruise was all the Disney emojis we could use.
I'm telling you. And you can download a game that lets you download that keyboard.
That'd be fun.
So I got this McCoy book. I would start it at $5. It originally started at $17.99. It is from 2006. Are you still planning a Pixie sale? Says
Look at my calendar. I'll let you know what that is.
Pamela.
Yeah, but that's like YouTube world versus real person that we were going down that list. So
Oh,
mm-hmm.
Okay. Now you got a YouTube world?
Well, YouTube sales are different than in person.
Well, yeah.
sales, but
Yeah.
yeah.
But I never thought to have like we could do that. We could have a virtual convention.
Yeah, because I did a
Well, now we've plotted a plot.
Look, it looks like we have a split screen.
It does look. I got a cold. That was my souvenir. All right, me and Gail and Max came home with a cold, and your mom did too. All right, 4 out of 10. Our odds are looking pretty bad, but at least it's not another one bites the dust situation. But anyway, I will Lysol all this stuff that I sent y'all.
I think my Pixie sale is going to be in June, which is really not that far away at this point.
Right, I was about to say I'm gonna have to sell her a bunch of Pixie stuff, but
that's about 3 months from when I did my last one. So yeah,
okay.
I think about the 1st of June.
Gotcha. All right, first Tuesday in June is the next Pixie sale. Put it in your calendars.
I found a few mushrooms today.
Shrooms.
One of them is going to live at my house. Sorry, I'm just going to be like commentary and
yeah,
try and
that's
sell stuff.
No,
Next book.
Yeah, I was gonna say, y'all, this tonight it's probably gonna be more talking than selling. Like I pulled some stuff and there's fitting and stuff, but I mean, yeah, I got glass. It's just when we're together, we're both like squirrel. Let's see. First United Methodist Church, Reform, Alabama. I know where that's at. We'll have to read that later. Flea Market Trader from 1991, starting for $5. It's got a lot of
30. No.
It's old. It was $10. I'd started at 5.
3 years old.
It covers a lot of stuff. It covers pottery. Let's see. It covers ABC plates. It's mostly numbers and not a lot of pictures.
Yeah, this is
but it's $5. It's got like candy container. Oh, well, that's kind of nifty. Candy containers. Then it talks about carnival glass. It talks about it covers a menagerie of things. Obviously, the numbers are no good, but the information's probably good. I mean, the answer is, I guess, if something was still worth $300 back then, chances are it's still rare enough to be worth at least 150 today. But what'd you find out?
Just show Gail that pattern.
Oh,
She had
okay.
to see it up close.
Well, then by all means. Hey, look at that. I had one of those.
Crazy horse.
That's what I think I got back there. Bowling cable. No, it ain't like that. All right, pass. All right, we're gonna give an education. Grab that thing you just had.
Got it. We saw a piece in this pattern today, but it was bigger, a bigger pattern. Well, it's probably sized it up for the bigger mold.
I've got that. I've either got it or had it in a cake plate. Got it or have it in a. I've got it in the monster. Yeah. This is what he gives you.
I know he walks away and then you can't hear him. So what Gail needs, Gail does not need that. It's too big.
Gail, listen, don't let her ruin your life. You have room in the van. She doesn't have room for what you got.
You know what we did tonight? We downsized 2 small suitcases into 2 big suitcases. So 2 places we can put more boxes, stuff now.
Well, and you've got 2 empty suitcases you can put the stuff in.
No, we put 1 suitcase inside the other.
Oh, nice. All right, everybody, educational time, because Becky was like, "Hey, what's this?" And I'm like, "Okay, I'll give you."
I've seen it before, but I forget because I'm really tired.
So this is called Priscilla pattern. It looks very, very similar and tricked me very early on into thinking it was either a rare variation of Moonstone, listen to me, Moon and Stars, or I thought it was Moon and Stars. But this is Moon and Stars
no,
versus
the stars are very
the
similar.
stars are very similar. The moons are what's completely different. Let's see how many. 2, 4, 6.
Hey, Jeremy. Say hey to Wendy for us.
Hi, friend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on that star, and it's just 3, 6, 7, 8. 8 on this star. But the thing that the super did giveaway is the what look, it reminds me of what they do on the bottom of a bottle. That machine in pattern.
When all of these go in,
Right.
I mean, it's kind of an optical illusion when you get them up close. So if you showed like the edge right here, you could kind of see like on the outside right here, how each of those patterns go in this way.
Right.
They're not sticking out like this on the piece. They're going
right.
in.
Which is
kind of, but those do.
These give it in big.
Go in. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see, right there, maybe.
It shows that the big one of the.
So here's the one that's Fenton. I don't think this one's not marked. But this is Fenton's Priscilla. Fenton did do Priscilla pattern.
That is what we saw today in Ruby Stretch in a bowl.
Oh my goodness.
$55.
That's a big plenty. He's only got 70.
Same bottom piece.
Yeah.
Just
Ruby Stretch.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got 79 on this big joker. But it's like Fenton Priscilla pattern on the green. It is that pattern, but
just said hi, Gail.
I don't know. It isn't marked. And this, I don't know when they were using this.
Is it Ellie Smith? Is that what that is?
Probably. That's Ellie Smith green.
Right, because we had a ruby one that was a covered candy dish.
Okay. So now that I gave you the education, I'm going to sell you this this Priscilla Rose Bowl in Ellie Smith's green color.
It's a 70s green.
Yeah, it's just a 70s green. It's not quite olive green. It's a little more
brighter than
that. Yeah, it's brighter green than that.
But it's a Rose Bowl because
yes, because it cups in and not out. It becomes a vase when it's right. It's a vase when it flares out, which drives me crazy. To me, if it's little, and it's a Rose Bowl, no matter if it's cupped in, cupped out, flared out, whatever.
What's your
Uh,
start on that one?
Priscilla, I will start it at $15. Told you all that to tell you this. I'll start it at $15.
But I mean, that's the thing is that
I have
I
to
mean,
give you the
they made it
education. Yeah,
channels. They made it for other people, and then they made their own. So I mean,
right.
those are the ones that are really, really hard to figure out who made what, because you have to know what color it was made in or whatever to kind of know.
This, I'm gonna say something ugly, and y'all are gonna be like, "That's so Steven." I call this, and eye winker the whore patterns because they got passed around. Well, they did, and Ellie Smith did these, and Fenton didn't do the. LG Wright had some Moon and Star made.
A whole bunch of
A
people.
whole
have
ton of people.
stuff.
Eye winker. Monster's got eye winker. Somebody in China has eye winker.
I think Iwinker was way back.
And
Like
yeah. I mean that one got copied a lot. And then this Priscilla pattern,
they used the mold.
Well,
But then other people made molds similar.
from
so I
them,
guess you're right.
yeah. So Moon and Star, right? Yeah, Moon and Star still being pressed by.
Worcester.
I want to say Worcestershire sauce. Like,
my understanding is that the gentleman who owns Weischer right now, his father was the one who designed and made all the old Moon and Star molds for all the companies.
oh, no, see, I did not know that.
So then I learned this at convention back in 18. So
Okay.
then he started buying back all the molds from all the different companies and producing them himself because his father was the one who
How
engraved
cool.
all the molds. Yeah, they had him
How
present
cool.
at convention that year.
See, I would love to have that. And instead, y'all are going to get stuck with me being a presenter. Like, really?
Good. You have a good program building. You have
Well, I'm telling you, y'all, I have been buying up and been graciously given a lot of Fenton lookalikes and Fenton copies and China copies and everything like that. And it'll be a good seminar this year. If y'all can come. If you can't, you'll watch the video on my YouTube channel
I
after
was
the
gonna
fact.
say somebody's for sure videoing it.
I'll video it. I'll make sure it gets videoed. But all right, I don't see anybody interested in my Priscilla.
See, I always think of that as I go Presley on that all the time. That's why.
Priscilla Presley, yeah. All right, I got this. This pattern isn't necessarily copied, but everybody had a grape and cable pattern.
Lots of people.
Everybody had a grape and cable. This is Westmoreland's. This is their open sugar creamer. And it's the little bitty grapes. That's how you tell the difference between, say, Indiana's grapes and Westmoreland's grapes and Fenton's grapes.
That's right. We have as much.
No kidding.
Yeah, because you've been.
I mean, I've got.
Bringing stuff out of the woodwork.
They have. I have been so blessed that so many people, because I'm trying to buy up enough to have 2 or 3 totes of imitated Fenton. Yeah. So I'm trying to have the real piece so you can look at what the real piece is versus the copies or the lookalikes or
what inspired Fenton
right
to make their pieces.
Right. So like start out with Victorian or the some of the Czechoslovakian glass that inspired Fenton to make theirs, kind of thing. But
we digress back to grapes.
I would like to start this for $20 for the pair. They are 5 inches tall, 4.5 for the sugar, and you're getting the pair starting at $20.
Well, I think about that for a moment. I sent you one picture today, and it said rare Fenton, blah 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 blah, and I sent him the picture, and I'm like, first of all, it's not Fenton.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, well, no wonder it's so rare because they can't find it under Fenton.
Oh.
But I think it was older than it must have been Victorian, I think.
What did you say? You sent it to me today?
That opalescent spiral vase.
Oh.
You said you had it already.
No, the thing that I had was the green overlay with a cased.
Anyway, I'll show you later. Don't worry about
I
it.
know what you're talking about. It was that rib optic. We digress. I don't think that's Fenton.
I know it's not fitting. Look at the crimp on it.
So I'm not looking at the cramp as much as I'm looking at how tight that. Oh, and that is that a mold mark? It can't.
I don't know.
Here's the piece in question, everybody.
You gotta go closer.
Uh.
It's a French opalescent spiral vase. There you go. The crimp is too geometric versus it being
Yeah.
Symmetrical. For
If it
Fenton.
looks jagged, chances are it's not Fenton. All right, passing on these.
Yeah, they marked it as rare Fenton. So
Yep.
you know.
Well, just like the Teleflora vase. That was one of my favorite shorts I ever made. Was we were wherever and they had 10 of them. I thought, a wild herd of
An army.
yes, a Fenton army. All right, here's something I picked up day before I left.
Something keeps touching.
It is painted by D Cutshaw. It is a beautiful black Fenton penguin. Absolutely gorgeous. I would start him at $60. Like I said, he was painted by D Cutshaw. And these penguins are getting hard to find. I mean, I think I've got the one that I want, which is the Emperor penguin. That's the one that I wanted for me, myself, and I.
I don't think they made as many of the penguins.
I don't, because it was toward the tail
Towards the
end, I
end.
thought. I don't know. There's not a year on this one, but when it was USA, so it was back when they were still doing stuff in China. Yeah, they're both USA. I would say this was toward the end of the road.
Right. No.
No, but I guess I could do here. I'll do either one. I've got the ruby, and see, this is one that Fenton did, because it came out more Amberina instead of Mosser's ruby.
I just listened to Kristen's program, and that's one of the things that she was talking about is how hard that ruby formula was to get to be ruby, the entire
consistent
piece of glass.
Oh yeah.
And that Blinko, because of his original background was in stained glass and the formulas for stained glass, that he finally was able to get a much more consistent piece because of his stained glass formula background.
Huh.
See, listen to me.
And
we learned something today while I was driving because we listened.
I'm telling you,
YouTube today.
Listen to our friend Kristen on what channel was it? Did you know?
Kristen Ruby's treasured. Oh, Vintage Gem is her YouTube name on.
She's always in the chat. Y'all see her. She mods for Becky a lot. And she is she's our John Walk for Blinko.
She knows a lot, has a lot of knowledge about Blinko.
Becky texted me today and had a picture, and I text Kristen and our friend Ron. They're our two Blinko experts, and Ron got back to me faster, and they both concurred that it wasn't Blinko.
Yeah.
So crisis averted.
And I left it and checked out, and then everybody told me it wasn't it. So I'm like, yay, we left the right piece there.
That's it. We left the right piece. That's got damage, I think. Let's not do that now. All right, let's see. Oh, what about this beautiful little? I've never seen. Do you know that pattern? I tried to find it on D-Dodie and I couldn't find.
It's a floral something.
Yeah, it's just like a little
dandelion.
Yeah, it's like a dandelion, or
well, the leaf looks like a dandelion, and then it looks like
something like that. Started at $15. It's just a nice little carnival bowl.
I can't say what the name of that carnival is.
Marigold.
6-inch.
3.5 inch. We're gonna have to go to bed soon, or we're all gonna be up a creek. But
Bigger than say like the Berry Bowl kind of
yeah, it's that big. It's cereal bowl big.
It'd make a good ice cream sundae.
Oh yeah.
You have to eat it fast so it doesn't dribble out.
Yep. Well, it started at $15.
They made so much of that marigold.
They did.
Like
I reckon it was the.
different companies and everything.
I know it, but I mean, it's kind of like, what did it start out as?
What? What do you
Is it
mean?
just clear, and then they spray it with that marigold spray?
I don't think so. I think there's some color in the glass.
I think so. I think there's got to be some.
Also the carnival finish on it as well,
Yeah.
because it doesn't wash off. You know, some of
Right.
those old pieces are pre 1900s because it's some of the carnival goes way back.
Right. Yeah. Oh, here's your fun fact on Carnival for the day. Did you see I even had somebody that's in the auctioning world
Mhm.
from church sent me a video of the Peacock at the Fount Carnival punch bowl and 3 cups. Did you see what it sold for today? Or not
I was
today, this weekend? Is this weekend. $140,000. A punch bowl and 3 cups.
The carnival world has some serious collectors. If there is a rare piece out there,
Yes.
they pay up.
They do. And I mean, and the scary thing is, I don't think that's the most expensive piece that was sold. That stupid one of a kind Millersburg, ugly as homemade sin. And if you collect Carnival glass and love it, I'm sorry, but it was ugly as homemade sin, and it brought. Do you remember when it sold?
There was
It
something-
sold around convention, and I mean, word
Right.
got around quick.
There were a couple things that just went crazy.
It was like
stupid.
$250,000, something like that, and it was going to go to a Carnival Glass
Museum.
That's where it was going. But anyway, pass on that. I've got this Toby mug. It's mulberry, and I'd never seen it, and it's actually a Kanawha mold. If I remember right, I think that's what John Walt told me.
Tell me again what mulberry is too.
Mulberry is blue with a overlay of cranberry, isn't that right?
Ruby.
Ruby, right. So you get your first dab of blue and then you case it. And I don't know that you case it. Or do you just grab a dab of
I think they just get it and then they layer it. It's an
yeah,
overlay.
it's an overlay, yeah.
So yeah, there's more ruby on this end and more blue on that end.
Yeah, and
just
more blue on that
grays
end
in
and that
between.
right. I would start this at $30. He's
Okay.
he's 6 3/4.
As tall as I expected.
Nope. That's what a lot of people say about me. But he's got a nice little face and he's a little short, fat man. You've probably seen the Toby mugs.
It's got that houndstooth pattern.
Not Chevron. Yep.
Jacket.
If you can see it.
Good detail to it.
Yeah, he was. I thought he was a pretty nice piece of glass when I bought it. I thought I'd not seen it before, and pretty cool piece.
No. Kanawha is what Stephen.
Kanawha, I think.
Now, just say
What?
it right. Don't confuse the matter even worse.
Oh well, it's just okay. That's a John Walk story. If I ever bring him back on, I'll have you tell the John. I'll have him tell the Kanawha story, but it is Kanawha.
That's a hard one for us Westerners to pronounce.
Oh, it's hard for me to pronounce. That's why it's easier for me to say Kanawha
Yeah.
because it's crazy and it just sticks.
We saw a lot of Kanawha today.
Did you really? I don't
Yeah.
hardly ever see it anymore.
We
Like
saw
the only
some of
pieces I see are like the ruby slag and some of the hobnail overlay pieces, and
amberinas and
that's something I need you to find me.
little bitty pictures with
Oh yeah, if you
decanters,
find any of the
stoppers.
overlay pieces in the white hobnail,
You'll have
little
to show me, 'cause
well, they're a
my
little
brain
7-inch. They're a little 7-inch bowl about like this. They got the really round hobs.
Yeah, the Kanawha. Yeah. Hobnail?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think I've got one of those for my
That's one of the ones that's very, very commonly confused for Finnegan.
Yes, very. Okay, hand me one of them roses. I just got these the other day, and I don't know. Do you know anything about them?
I know nothing.
So, when was it you that told me somebody you knew did some of these, or was it somebody else? Okay, so this was apparently like some kind of kit sold back in the day. It's a glass rose and glass flower or glass petals, and they've got wire on the inside. Well, you see, it's just electrical tape that's covered them.
They just like wrapped it and made it into
a rose. Yeah, a stem. I looked them up on Etsy. They weren't cheap by any stretch of the well, I mean, I guess $25 is sort of cheap, but I'm asking $15 a piece for mine, and I've got 3. They want. Oh, they do.
Yes, they do.
They do the thing, Julie. Look at there. I should have known as Ruby would do it. So, does he have a little chippy doo? Well, they may all have little chippy doos.
That one does. This one does not. Not on the rose.
Yeah. So we'll do $15 a piece on these glass flowers.
There's 3 of them.
And I do have 3 of them, and that one's got it's just a thorn.
A thorn?
Yeah.
They're kind of neat.
I thought they were cool. That's why, I mean, they actually walked in off the street. And I was like, yeah, I kind of like those. They're different.
Yeah, it looks like they kind of put all the pieces together and then you wired them up. And
you wire them up, yeah.
Kind of like the grapes were a kit in a way back in the day.
Oh, were they? Okay.
Yep. Yeah, that one's
Well.
cheap, but yeah.
Well, then he's cheaper. So I got 2 good ones.
Oh, he's cheaper.
Yeah, he's cheaper. But I can't believe it. I just knew somebody would want to see these.
I haven't seen these before. I've seen
the other ones were white roses or something on that. I saw them on Etsy. They were a different color rose, but it was the same.
See fruit in well, I mean, you see like the whole stems that like are solid.
Yeah.
They're attached, like somebody made, the
Yeah.
whole thing. I haven't seen them wired up. I've only seen grapes wired like that.
You better stop that, Stephen. All right, what else? Hand me that duck. Yep, that's the only other thing that I got before I left that I know I got. This is don't let me forget. It is Imperial.
Mhm.
It is their blue flying duck. It looks like it could be used as a saw and dagger because it could.
I think they got a couple different shapes in that series.
I saw that. One that actually has 2 wings as opposed to the shark fin that this one has. I would do this at $20. He's a really pretty blue. He measures 7 inches tall and 4.5 inches wide. He shouldn't. Well,
hit that with your big flashlight. No?
yeah.
Yeah, got a little green in it.
Oh, no,
Not
yeah.
much, but a little bit.
Yeah, no, he's got some glow to him. And of course, I ain't got my Gwen. You got your good one?
Yeah.
Gwen's got the good one.
Audience participation.
Yep. Oh, yeah, we're live in front of a live studio audience.
You should tell me about this. Wait, does Marcy have this? What is it? What's the name of this?
Consolidated.
It's a consolidated. It's that white one. It's the white vase with the blue. I don't know, Gail. I can't describe anything anymore. I could come up with you. You could get up. All right, I know that.
You had to come over and find Gwen's. We're a 6-ring circus here.
That sounds familiar too. Well, if you find it, let us know. I have one in the car, but it's underneath in the seat. Like
I've got more over there, but I just don't have any with a battery in them. But
at the port, I put a whole bunch of stuff.
anyway, yeah. All right, so it does glow a little bit. We were gonna do 20. Now that we know it glows, I'm starting it at 30. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. All right, passing on that.
Weird.
All right.
I get jiggers off.
So we're gonna find out. I'm gonna offer something that I don't think I've ever offered here before. And if y'all like them a whole lot,
Have more.
the answer is well, yeah, I've got more, but I'm gonna stick them on Becky's Pixie sale because they're their arch nemesis, the gnomes.
Pixies kind of too, but
So these are Clark's, and this one was made in 1985. Its name is Lilybet. These are little gnome people. Jeremy, I don't know, but I mean, I got 22 people in the room. It's just nobody wants to talk to us tonight. We're just doing all the talking.
that or they're doing other things while they're watching.
Yep, that or they're doing the laundry, or they're using us to fall asleep. We have been known to put Jeff to sleep.
I've put several people to sleep. It happens often.
Yeah. But this little Clark gnome, we're gonna start it at what do you think?
Or
All right.
your dealer's choice.
$14. Becky knows my customer base better than I do some days. And I guess we could do,
Your choice.
I could do choice because one's like a little,
That book is too wiggly.
you think so?
Let's see what we can find now.
He's a shelf sitter.
Thank you, Gwen.
I was worried. I thought I lost you.
When you put the gnomes back down, will you hand me the duck back? Ooh,
That ain't no better, is it?
I mean, you can see it, but it's because it's blue. It kind of goes that.
Kind of eats it. But does any of y'all collect these Tom Clark gnomes? Question mark.
And or if you do, if there's some you're looking for.
Yeah, I've
because-
got a dealer that brought me in a whole bunch. A whole bunch of different ones. I know that.
I can see if anybody
Okay.
they used to carry those at the gift shops. Both Gail and I worked for the same Hallmark in Colorado Springs, but
And never knew each other.
at different times.
Oh.
Like Gail worked before I did there, and they used to order in these all the time for some of the gifts that they had sold Fenton, they sold the Precious Moments, all the Cloud Babies, blah 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 blah. blah.
Treasured teddies.
But these were one of the things that they had in. I remember the one on
What about the mice thing?
that had a whole big thing display of those.
I don't know how to do this. What am I doing?
I don't know. Here, show the duck. That's not how it was.
There we go. Well, but it's how it's going right now. The tired's catching up.
It is.
All right. So there's the duck. Ka-chow. Can't tell a bit of difference.
Because you're blinding them with it.
I hate this table, and Gwen reminds me of that every time. Table. Skinny. It don't.
He never listens, does he, Gwen? Mm-mm. Next time he's on, I'll be like, did he get the skinny table? Gwen will be like, no.
Yep. I know you can hit this and it will too. You'd be surprised.
Oh, well, that one you can kind of see.
It does, but I mean, you got to get it all.
Look at it. Yeah, it's really.
You got to get it all up on it, but it
I
will.
can see it, but yeah. Okay. I might have to confiscate this for Colorado.
Now we can't see it. Yeah, I know it.
It's hard to see.
Oh, really?
Do you have a Colorado girl price for this one? Marcy collects this.
45. I don't have a lot of wiggle room in it.
Okay.
All right. I've got this beautiful Fenton amethyst picture painted by somebody with letters. It's got pretty purple flower painted all the way around on it. And the unique part about it is the heart crimp. It's got a heart-shaped crimp. It is 8.5 inches tall and 6 inches wide, and I would start this at $60. Beautiful color, purple.
Sold to Colorado.
Perfect. Just like you wanted it
Sorry,
to be.
YouTube.
Sorry, YouTube.
Sometimes the people at the top of our list get first dibs.
Yeah. Sometimes.
It's very pretty.
I don't think I've got any more Phoenix Consolidated. I just pick it up every once in a while when I find it, but I don't find it often.
Let me go do a walkabout quick. See if I can find
Peggy's gonna find me something to sell y'all tonight. She is hunting it. Yeah. But this is a beautiful transparent purple. Gonna pass on it too. All right. The next, let's see, I got this piece of I'm not sure what. If anybody knows what this is.
just for grins and giggles.
All right. We're doing giggly grins. This, I have no idea what this is, but I knew it was a piece of somebody's version of mulberry. It's a thank you, Geneva. Geneva says it's a vase.
She's on it too.
She is on her stuff. It is mulberry. I don't know if the ruby is flashed on at the top. I'm kind of leery. I'd be interested to see. I would do this vase at $20. I'd start it at $20, and it's a big one. Like I said, I just don't know the maker of it. I just think it's a good piece of glass. 9.5 inches tall and about 7.5 inches wide. It's got some gold painting on it. You could probably just scratch that right off if I had to guess. But I don't know. Kind of feels like some of it might be in the glass, but I don't know. But it's just pretty. A pretty piece.
Everybody's broke tonight.
Everybody's broke tonight. Yeah. That happens. I've been talking to my friends that's in this world with me, and they said, man, graduation month is usually bad, but it's been extremely bad this month. That said they didn't even do good over Mother's Day weekend. I'm like, they didn't even buy stuff for their mama? That is bad. Didn't even buy nothing for mama. But that's all right. I come here mostly to have fun, and if I accidentally sell something, that's good too. That's just the right way I do it. Let's see what Jeremy has to say. I gotta zoom in. My mom has called me many things, but I don't remember smart being one of them. You know, I venture to say Wendy is not one of those that's going to call you that either. I could be wrong, but my youngest turned 18 today, and her graduation's in 2 weeks. I'm so broke I can hardly pay attention. Honey, I know. I know these graduation trips, these getting ready for college, these babies moving off. You got to pay all this stuff. You think you'd?
Anybody need a base filler?
Oh yeah, maybe. I've sold a hound out of those lately. I was proven wrong. Oh. So Wendy has called you smart every once in a while, but usually there's another 3-letter word behind it, I'm sure. If I had to guess. All right, let's see. I've got this bag of lemon slices. I sell the entire bag for $10. They are plastic. plastic see-through. Except for the fact that they come from China and I'd be scared the paint would come off. I would think you could drill them and fill them full of water and use them as ice cubes. But I'd be worried about the paint coming off. I'd do $10 on a bag of lemons, and I've got several if anybody needs any. There. Jeremy, are you setting up at Garrett's? We were telling people about Garrett's earlier. But yeah, you get the whole bag of lemons, and it's like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. There's about 38 lemons in a bag. All right, so Jeremy will be there along with all our rowdy friends for the most part. Anybody that lives on the East Coast, anyway. East Coast, right? Yeah, y'all are on the West Coast. Okay. Oh, goodness. All right, pass on that. Becky brought me this iris and herringbone sugar bowl. It is depression glass, iris and herringbone. I'd start it for $10. It's a sugar bowl with a lid. Sugar bowl with a lid, iris and herringbone, $10. I don't think there's any chips, cracks. I don't feel anything. Well, I do feel a little one there on the lid. But it didn't. It's more like a rough spot, but I'll tell you, you don't want to run your finger around it too quick. It might cut you. But iris and herringbone. That's right. Do what? Oh, yeah, that's Gwen's. You can bring it up here. I was trying to sell the whole set, but I don't have to. All right, passing on this. Let's see. I got this piece of purple fitting that's different. It is been splattered with gold and has this pretty obscure flower.
I have no use for.
You like them?
Cool, but I mean,
They are the birds of the different states.
Hey, look, you found something there's yours.
I mean, you could almost use them for a
Coaster.
almost.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I would do. This is painted by D. Robinson. It is 150 in here. Let's start it at $80. It's a pretty fitting vase. This is an unusual shape. They satinized it. It is 10.5 inches tall. Really nice shape. There's a couple of people that I did not invoice and have not shipped to yet from my last sale before I went to the cruise. I will be doing that tomorrow. I was just going to see if anybody bought anything tonight. I think the only two are MJ Bear will get an invoice, but Becky's bringing it. Kristen will get an invoice, and Becky's bringing it. Miss Patsy bought something. I got an invoice and ship it to her. And another lady whose information I didn't have yet. All right, Pamela, thank you. You got it for $80. Thank you. All right, something else. I've got these beautiful blue indigo pieces with the fish. Pretty pieces with fish. I've got 4 of these in a matching set. So this is the blue pitcher. It is fitting. It is 5.5 inches tall, but almost, and 6 inches wide. It is painted by Sue Jackson, and I would start this at 65. It is pretty. It is a pretty piece of glass. And this does glow, y'all. I don't know that I can get it to show up on camera, but this blue indigo does glow. I may have to go over there and turn the front lights out and see if you can see it, but it does glow. It just needs a little help. I don't know if y'all can tell it or not. Oh, yep, right. Somewhere right in there, y'all can see it. But I got this piece that is 65. I really can't believe that I've had these this long because I got 5 pieces of this that match. All of it match. All right, gonna pass on the picture. I've got the vase, the 4-sided vase. 4-sided vase. It's got the fish on both sides. Caden on the vase, I'd started at 85. And this one does. This one glows. In certain places, it'll glow too. It's really pretty. And it's got like a stretch finish or something. Some kind of finish on it. But it's got the little fishes on it. Cute. Super cute. And if you bought all 4 pieces, I'd do better on them for buying all 4. So if you decide you want all 4 later, let me know. Because I'd hate to break the setup. And I've got a piece, one more piece. I actually have 5 total. There's one that I'm unwilling to show y'all because I'm unwilling to ship it. It's a 13-inch vase in this. It's huge. That's right. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Come here, little fishy. All right, this is the 6.5-inch squat vase. It's a pretty shape. I like this. It's kind of got like a melon optic, rib optic to it. Makes it look like a bubble. This one's painted by TJ Mendenhall. And I'd do it for 85 as well. What else did you find me? They're hurt. One of them's hurt. Yep. One of their arms.
Needs to go to my mom's house.
Oh, does it? Okay. All right. Becky's been on the move. One of
I see what you're talking about.
them's arms.
Priced. Well, I mean, somebody wants to have them as a display, but
Okay.
I can't beat that one. This is the pepper shaker.
Yeah.
Well, that's up to you.
Hey, Miss Janice, how are you? I mean, yeah, I'll show them.
Yeah, I
Let me
mean,
do this last piece. And I've got the candy jar in the fish. It's 6.5 inches tall and 5 inches wide. And I would do it for $65. It's just a pretty candy jar. Just a really pretty candy jar.
I like that color.
I love this indigo blue.
I'm not wild about the fish on it, but
I know it. Half of me's like
I like the color.
the shapes. Yeah. I even kind of like the shapes, honestly. I think I've got one of these that's plain. I do up yonder. It's probably gonna go to our friend.
Well, that's what happens. Gail, you got the mini bud vase and the green heirloom?
Did I get any Fenton raccoons? I did not.
These are hard to find.
Raccoons are hard to find, but don't give up on us because we may. I know the NFGS owns the mold, and I think we're gonna run it at some time in the future. So there may be some mosser pressed ones that'll be easier to find. Becky found this lovely little green dish.
So basically the bonbon, isn't it? And
It
it's
is
just
the
turned out this way.
bonbon, or it's the saucer. But you got a whole 20 smackaroonies on it.
15.
$15 to the opening bidder. And it glows. Oh, it glows.
It's that green.
It's that good green.
Not topaz. It glows almost the same as topaz.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
That'd be, you know what that'd be nice for? Well, no, you don't want it.
So,
Make a nice soap dish, but you
Yeah.
don't want to put a black light on it.
well,
Not in the bathroom.
no,
Maybe in a kitchen
no.
sink.
Hayden says she's blind now. Sorry, babe. I mean, you know, most people would argue you were blind before because you married me, but it's fine. It's whatever. Let's see. I found my daughter one for a graduation present. Had a small crack inside on the back, but you could hardly see it. Well, I mean, they're so hard that I don't know that I would pass up one even that's like that. You know, a raccoon.
Especially if they got it priced accordingly.
Yeah. I
Crap.
mean, if you got it for next to nothing. How does the opening compare to the small fairy light?
Oh, I know what MJ said.
Uh,
Get a shade. Is it these ones?
I don't know, but you've got some
This one?
damaged tops. Well, I mean, it'd look okay together.
It sits in that doesn't have too much space.
Hand painted and only $35. Yeah, I'd have probably paid it if I was keeping it.
Yeah.
I'd have absolutely paid it if I was keeping it as hard as they are to find. These have got
They got some inclusions.
I think some of them just missing the top half of the hob and the bottom half of the hob.
She wants it for her shade. I'll just throw it in her box. It's mine.
MJ's got it at 15, but like we just discovered, I mean, you feel around there on the very bottom row. There's a few.
Pushed out.
We'll feel the top. I mean, maybe you're right, but
They're just pushed out.
okay.
I'll do it for $10, OMJ.
$10 to MJ and sold.
Put it in the box. It it has a little bit of a
Yeah, it's got a little bitty wobble, baby.
cute. In the meantime, for finding what you want. It's going to
Yeah.
put it in the box to go to MJ.
Yep. In the box to MJ it goes. Woo! You can pay the lady at the door. All right, what else have we got?
I don't see tags on these, but I haven't seen you show something like this before. And I know this is high end, but it's really pretty looking.
These are
And these, of course, are your scratch and dent.
something that I bought at that estate sale in Disney World, what, 5-6 years ago now, maybe more. There was a guy that collected covered animals, and these are really hard to find. This one does not have a back.
Oh, the lid, yeah.
The lid, he do a little bit.
These two, right? Yep.
And I can't think of the name of these. It starts with an F, I think. They're candy bowls, yeah, but I mean who made them? It was something John Watt knew off the top of.
I mean, they look like the Mack truck kind of dog. Logo.
No, I haven't seen your unicorns and frogs yet. Did you have some made?
I'm working with the acrylics or the resin.
Oh, acrylic. Oh, okay. You got me halfway excited for like 2.5 seconds. But also, no.
For a whole
Yeah, I've not been on Facebook for a week. I came back, turned my cellular on, and my cellular was like, you have 150 notifications on Facebook. And I was like, honestly, I'm a little disappointed that I only had 150 notifications.
It's like the slot machine going off on my
He makes a
ding, ding.
she won the $1 million. All right.
I have
Of
no
course,
idea
all
how
my
you-
information is on that phone. The Bulldogs, the Aqua one, I would start at $60. And I feel like I'm light on it because I can't remember off the top of my head.
So I mean that's kind of one of those things.
Right, but I
Unless
remember
the
it's
color.
these are rare.
They're hard to find. I haven't seen.
And I don't throw the word rare around often because of what I've been learning. I just never see them out. Ever.
This might be something that could go to Houston.
I'd send them. If you thought you could do something with them. Because I've got my information. I've got the information on my phone. But my phone's right there. So after this,
I mean, they're neat. They're really neat.
yeah, they are. They're gorgeous. Flint. That was the word I was thinking of. And that is Flint Cooperative. I think it's who made these doggos. Scarce. Yeah, I would say they're scarce.
Did you show the clear one with the lid?
I have not yet showed the clear one yet.
Okay.
And because I was looking at that, I'm like, you have a broke foot? And the answer is, it feels like somebody. No, that's right. All right, so here's the one with the back, and it's just a boy. You can't even tell. It is just a sliver of glass that fits right down in there and makes his little neck and everything. The crystal one is $125 because he does have the back.
They are cute.
Internet says Flint Glass Company. Woohoo! I can remember something.
Good job.
Thanks, Caden. And look, he's kind of got a purple tint to him, so he's got some manganese, I think is the word.
We saw whole bunch of forced purple glass.
Oh, yeah.
Second mold.
There's somebody somewhere in Florida that does it.
Yep.
Because I asked somebody on the that's something y'all need to know about. So the world's longest yard sale starts down in Alabama and goes all the way to what M word state do we have that's directly above us? Is it Michigan? Michigan, I think, is where it goes to. It goes up from Alabama to Tennessee to Kentucky to Ohio and up a little bit higher. It's the 127 yard sale. First weekend in August.
5 years ago, and boy, was it hot.
Oh, it's miserable, but you can find some good junk. I mean, valuable merchandise. But, all right, passing on the pupper dogs.
You should see. You've seen stuff you never seen.
Etsy has a clear one without a back for $270. Whoops, retracted my bid. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, yeah. See something you don't see every day.
That's right.
See, I found something good out there.
You did. All right. Becky brought these up. So one of them is walking with a cane now. He's the
Those are like
Mr.
mass
Peanuts.
produced.
Yeah, these are in reproduction made in China. I can tell you what wholesale house they came from, but he blew his arm out doing his morning calisthenics.
It's a good shelf sitter.
Yep. Good shelf sitter. Looks good from the front. I would start these at $5.
Or if you just need one shaker.
Right. Or if you just need one shaker, you buy one, get one free. But I'll start them at $5. They're pretty cobalt glass, but one is damaged. One might say beyond repair.
Put a little duct tape on his elbow.
Yeah,
It'll
put
be
a duct tape. Yeah, if you can't duck it,
fine.
it ain't worth fixing. That's what my buddy Corey says. If you can't hit it with a hammer and you can't use duct tape, it ain't worth fixing. All right. And these are Mr. Peanut. I mean, crap, if you just need
Shaker.
the shaker lids,
They reproduce
worth-
those jars too from like
the cookie jar.
big jars.
Yeah, I had it and I sold it a long time ago. I was excited. I got it all at one auction.
Mhm.
I got it.
Did you buy it? Oh, you've got one, but you didn't buy it from me. All right.
That's what Diane bought it from Miss Peggy's. It made.
Yeah.
I haven't read it.
You're right. It may be. Hey, do you need it to fuse with?
Oh, that might be a good thing to save for him.
I mean, yeah. I hadn't thought about that. All right. So Becky has just insisted upon insisting that I show y'all some of John Fenton's Christmas ornaments like he blows here at my show and my shop. This one is Tequila Sunrise. This one, I don't remember the pattern. Caden may know that frit mix off the top of her head. I think this one's discontinued. I've had this one for 2 years. Does the yellow glow? Well, I'll be a ding-a-ling-a-ling. It does. Da 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 da. The yellow and the
That's funny.
but we do these at either one at $20.
And there are other ones.
Yep, we got other colors.
I think there's 2 or
These would
3
look
that-
good in if you just wanted to hang them in your window in
That's
your
what my
kitchen.
mom loves. She hangs them in her window and
Really.
catches the sunlight. Yeah,
Oh yeah, gorgeous.
the full quantities of that teal with
Yeah, the Tequila Sunrise. I got several of these. Sure do. But these make good gazing balls if you've got like I've got some over here on top of my counter that I stick them in the top of vases.
top of vases.
You'll take both, Jeremy Cook. All right.
You will need some more colors, Austin?
Yeah.
Wisteria.
Wisteria is the other one. Yeah, probably. Yeah, that sounds right.
Bring to convention.
Go show it. Yeah.
Jeremy.
Wait a minute. Who's coming to convention? Oh, John is. I'll send him with John. Oh, wait, convention. Well, John, no, but I know, but John's coming to Garrett's thing. And John's coming Wednesday. So I could send him with John. It might be a risk, but I can do it. And honestly, pay Ann and John when you get there, because I've just been collecting the money for them. So, okay. All right, I got 4 more of the Tequila Sunrise.
Purple orange.
1 more of the purple orange.
And then these are single.
And then I got the camo. This is camo that's been swirled over crystal. And this one is hey, did they call this like swamp green? I can't remember. Over crystal. I got a what in the devil was that? Did you see that? There was just like a big like symbol or like big thumbs up thing right there.
Right there, somebody.
Yeah, what is that?
You can, I'll show you. Janice says purple orange pickup.
All right, you got it. Janice.
So that's then this is gone.
Yep.
There's 4 of those.
Well, I know, but
There's 1 more back.
all right, 1 more of those. Okay. I got you. Janice for 1. Jeremy, did you like any of the other ones? Oh. But it don't come up on my screen, does it?
I don't know.
Wow. Okay, who gave me the thumbs up and how'd you do it?
How about this one?
Nope. That's wild.
Don't know then. All I know is you have those two singles and some of the.
I don't know, but that's a big thumbs up. Yeah, it was.
Uh-uh.
How many were left at $20? So we got
4 and those two.
4 of these,
Or more of those.
4 more of these. So 5 of these total, 1 a piece of these.
And then the
And then the one you've already claimed in this one.
two they're coming through.
So
6 more than what the 2 weeks.
6 more than the 2 you claimed. And you can just pay John and Ann at the show.
sold out.
Sold them all. Thank you.
Told you.
Listen,
Say it,
Linda.
say it.
Listen, Linda.
You were right, Becky.
You were right, Becky,
Thank
that
you.
Jeremy was going to clean me out on some of John Fenton's wonderful work. You should have him sign them. All right, so I will send these. If you trust John Walk, I will send them with him on Wednesday. Because you're not going, right? It's a minute. John is for sure going. I need one of those. John Walk is for sure going. Becky's up in the air. Yes, pay John and Ann. And when they're like, what are you paying me for? Just be like, I bought a bunch of ornaments of yours from Steven on his YouTube channel. And they'll be like, oh, cool. We like money. And that's exactly how that'll work.
Hey, you got it.
Thank
got it.
you, Jeremy. All right. So then I've got Becky pulled this really cool piece of Imperial Peach Blow. Now, Fenton's Peach Blow is a pink with white. Imperial's is an Amberina over white. It is too. Peach Blow by Imperial.
You know, when I looked at that quick,
What did you think it said?
Oh,
You read
on earth I did.
Kanawanahuni. Look at this. It's got a nice. It even had the
I know.
original.
Look at that.
They bought this from the Imperial Glass Corporation in Bel Air, Ohio.
It's tired out. My brain still thinks it is.
I owe them my firstborn anyway. Well, you know, there's more expensive debts to be in than a firstborn, I guess. I don't have a firstborn yet, but I know I've used the blood of my firstborn to get some passwords on the internet because they ask for 42 different characters, 36 letters, 22 numbers, and 1 exclamation point. So I've got 175 on this. I have no earthly idea.
No,
It does glow.
It's 20% off, but you know, I don't know what you got in it. So
I don't remember
it's
what I'm
pretty
gonna do $100.
pale.
Well, if you know more about it than me, you're welcome to take it with you to the Texas show.
It's pretty. It's really.
It's gorgeous, but I don't sell. Man, how many syllables?
Bobbles.
I'm fixing to quit, y'all. This is rough. This is rough.
Like just a little while ago, my brain. Yeah, we were just in Eastern time, so I am getting tired.
Yeah, Jeremy. I hope you have 2 sales between now and next weekend because you're gonna need it. 3 vases, 3 eggs, and a lamp. Woo-wee, child.
No gravy with sausage. Yeah, that's acceptable.
Rougher than no gravy with yourself. Yeah.
It's all right. No gravy's okay in my book.
Really? You don't like biscuit and gravy?
No,
Man.
I know.
Don't like pinto beans and cornbread. Don't like
Coffee.
well, coffee. I don't
French
do the black
toast.
magic either. He needs sleep. He's sounding rough even for a southern man. I'm telling you, girl, it is a rough ride. Rough ride. We got 29 people watching tonight. Thank y'all. Kick her off the
Mine says
show.
30.
But you probably wouldn't.
Listen, Jeremy.
Kick her off the show. That's too funny.
Yeah. A thumbs up, a like.
Yeah, give me a thumbs up, like, subscribe. If you're new to subscribing me, thank you for watching. since there's a bunch of you now, I can tell you that I got a video coming up on. Oh, there's another freaking like. Is it somebody subscribing my channel or what?
I have no idea.
Is it showing up on the feed
No.
or is it just on my? Yep,
Oh,
yeah,
I
I
just
did.
saw it. There's the thumbs ups coming through.
Oh, that's neat.
Here, let's. I'm gonna.
All right, Caden's going to bed, so that means it's not going to be too much longer before.
This is the only last thing you had to.
I was about to say, there's only. Yeah, I've already sold that one. Or try to show that one.
Okay, then that's it.
All right, I have the Songbird Crystal Paperweight Collection. I don't know how in the world I'm gonna ship this because this would weigh
I don't know either, but I mean,
25, 30 pounds. I'll just be honest with you.
if you got a store or something, this would be a great thing to have for selling
These
individually.
are, yeah. So these are, how many is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 24 Songbird Crystal Paperweights. So it's got like these nice felt on the back and birds on the front.
So turn it this way so they can see the clean.
And it's crystal diamond. So it's got like that. It's got a cripple, a couple. Oh, look at that. It even says on the back.
Not all of them do. See, this
Not
one's a
all of them.
different shape.
Well, this came from the place.
Uh-huh.
That way, Willoughby and Ward is who did these. This one's got like a purple-throated hummingbird.
This is a Toei.
This is a indigo bunting.
This is what I'm saying. There's a
You guys have a great night. All right, good night, Jeremy.
Good night.
This is a red-throated hummingbird. Oh, yeah, here's some cardinals. So these would, you could use them as coasters.
Right there.
There's 24 different ones. Every one of them's different.
And it almost fits exactly underneath it. Like, if you missed it, if you had a smaller mug, a coffee mug,
Yeah.
kind of fun for coasters even.
Yeah, you could absolutely use them as coasters. They are, but they're slanted, aren't they? No, they're pretty cut level, aren't they?
You could almost use them as ornaments, but they're heavy.
Oh yeah, they're heavy. I'd do $100 on the set, and you get this nice tray that they. Oh, good gosh! This nice tray they come in, and 24 of these. Yeah, you're right. She did write on the back of some of them when she got it, the date she got them. But there's 24 different ones. If you got a shot, so that'd be what, $2.40 a piece? No, yeah, about it. 100 divided by $4 a piece.
A little more. Do you need me to math for you on the calculator?
Well, you know I can't. If I can't talk, I certainly can't math.
It's 96.
By 24. $4.17 a piece. I think you could sell them for 10. I just didn't want to price them individually when it was such a nice set, but now I'm telling y'all, they heavy. They gonna cost a mint to get them to you.
They're neat.
I could ship them UPS though, and they'd go.
Right. I don't think they're not gonna get broken too easily.
No, I could. No, I'd wrap them individually and then ship them to you. But well, y'all, that's all the stuff I pulled tonight. Because I've been out lollygagging and on a cruise, and I went to Ann's and I bought. Actually, I didn't buy much to resell. I didn't. Proud of me, I didn't even buy much to keep, but that's going to change this upcoming week. There's an auction ending Saturday, but the pickup's not till after my second auction, so that one may be a June auction, a June sale, if I get anything out of it. I'm just going to be watching yard sales, estate sales. There's some killer ones coming up, but
everybody's getting ready for that summer time when they don't have to worry about the kids being in school.
Oh yeah,
Yard sales again.
Yeah. But anyway, well, y'all have a good night. We're gonna go home and crash and burn.
See you tomorrow night.
And
Wherever we are.
Becky will see you live from her hotel room in Undetermined Destination with live and in-person Gail.
By the time, hopefully I get it all organized, what they did, what I have picked up. So we have some new stuff.
There you go. She's gonna beat all the bushes tomorrow and find something for y'all to buy.
Yep.
And you're gonna love it. We know you're gonna love it.
Stephen will be on the 4th Tuesday.
Fourth Tuesday and fourth Monday. I do fourth Monday and fourth Tuesday. I'm a glutton for punishment. I do back to back.
Yep. So I'll see he'll be on with me in 2 weeks.
Yep, and you should be home by then.
We'll see. We'll see what's
Tentatively.
You know, we have gone through the ringer on this trip, so
You might as well keep ringing.
you know, we got a new top, we got a new wheel,
You got a new wheel?
Gail
Have you
got a
told
new
anybody that
dentist.
story yet?
mostly. Gail got a new dentist.
Yeah, Gail got a new
Everybody
dentist.
had allergies and cold.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just something. So
We swam with dolphins.
Right.
Me and Gail swam with dolphins.
clear sailing from here on out. Hopefully.
I was about to say, yeah, it's just going to be good pickings and sunshine.
That sounds great.
Good
So,
pickings and sunshine. Good night, everybody. Thanks for coming. Stay safe and watch for idiots. They're out there and breeding. Y'all have a good night.